Okay, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a life reset today by reorganizing my bedroom. I already dropped Juniper off at daycare, so that I have a little bit of freedom without having to worry about the dog. It was so cute. Juniper didn't want to leave. She's only ever gone twice, and they said a lot of the time around like the third day, the dog starts to realize that it's real and like mom's leaving. And it was so cute because usually she just goes off and she doesn't, she's just excited. And then today she was like sitting down and she didn't want to go with the lady that was taking her, and she put her paw around my leg and then like flopped down on the floor and refused to move. And we had to like convince her to go. It was so sweet. It made me very happy. It was so sad, but it made me very happy. So anyways, she's off. I'll pick her up at the end. I'll give you you can sort of see like the shelves right now, but I'll do an overview of what the room looks like now, and then you'll see what it turns into at the end. I'm not moving too many things. I'm mostly moving the shelves, the bookshelf. Like, I'm keeping my desk where it is, and like the dog crate, but the bookshelves are changing, and the bed, but yeah. So right now, you walk in, you have the desk to the left, you have this little shelf that has like books and some of Juniper's treats and stuff. You have her crate. I've got shelves. I've got a prayer corner. And I have my bed. It's a mess. But yeah. Okay, I'm already like worn out and hot. I already cleared off both of these shelves. Technically, in order to move them, I don't have to like completely empty them, but it'll just make it easier, and I think I might be rearranging the books too, so I'm just taking everything off, at least for those ones. It was really funny, because at one point, one of my songs ended like the beat, and went, and then one of the books went boom, like fell over on the shelf right when it hit the beat. It was really funny. So, next I have these ones. I barely have any space already on my desk for all my knickknacks. And I still have all those knickknacks I need to take off, because at the very least, even if some of the books stay on there, all the knickknacks gotta come off, or else things are falling everywhere. Okay, I have all of the shelves completely cleared off now. I have a lot of books. I think I need more. I don't think I have enough. I definitely don't have almost 300. That was kind of fun. I think I've got too many knickknacks, guys. Believe it or not, I've downsized this. Next up, I need to take off my little prayer bowl I have over here. There's a lot of stuff up there. Okay, it is all cleared off. I even moved the little shelf that I had down here. I might need to move it again because it might be a little bit in the way, but it's just tucked off to the side so I can get it at the moment. Because if I need to move anything else, I have to adjust where I put all my books. But we'll find out. I think next I'm gonna start moving some of the shelves a little bit out of this corner, and then I'm gonna vacuum and get it all cleaned up. moved those out of the corner. I can no longer leave my bedroom. And I have to figure out how to get the vacuum out of the closet still. I'm going to wipe down kind of like the walls and the trim just a little bit where it's gotten kind of dusty. And then I have to figure out what to do with it. I might need to adjust where some things are because I need to pull some of what's under my bed out. I have like Savannah-Rose's old bed frame and, oh, the lighting is so bad. Oh, wow, there we go. But I need to pull like the old bed frame and like there's just a bunch of like pieces of furniture that we're not using at the moment that are all shoved under my bed because I'm the only one that doesn't have a loft bed, so I actually have a spot to store stuff. So I need to pull some of that out so it doesn't like get caught and make it hard to move the bed. I also have to move some stuffed animals because everything's gonna tumble over when I move the bed. This thing's heavy. You know, I know this would be way easier if I just took the mattress off, but we're not doing that. It's too much work. Also, where am I supposed to put it? I don't want to move all my books into the closet or the hallway just so I can move this. So, we're just suffering. Simba. Actually, no, Simba's dead. Oops, sorry, move us up. I don't know why that's the sound I'm making, but it is. This is a great workout. Oh, you butt nugget. You gotta move with the bed, buddy. With the bed. Get in the text. I have a big purple snake. Every 20-year-old. Hey, okay. Is this like parallel, like when you parallel park and then somebody parks really close to you and you gotta like to get out? That's what I'm doing right now. Except I did this to myself. No, you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep. Oh, I'm moving the camera. Hold up. I gotta move my tripod. You're in the way, guys. Listen, we're doing great. Okay, backing that up. Ooh.
The library still wasn't open for 45 minutes.
Can you tell she's upset. Yeah. I wish I had video of that. Please put that in the video, just off screen. Or just start the video with you screeching like a little whale.
Start the video with you being off screen. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. He cuts off her head. He takes it to the other side.
Okay, I think I have my shelves where I want them. I'm not 100% confident. I've been kind of waffling between two different ideas. So I'm gonna think on it for a bit and I'm gonna take a break because I'm really tired of moving and I do not want to put the books on yet, right now. So I am going to move on to my other project for today, which is painting the new desk shelf thing that I got. I'm not using it as a desk, I'm using it as a shelf, but I think technically it was a desk. So I think I'm gonna go do that and then maybe eat some lunch or snack first. I don't know. I never ate breakfast. This is the shelf it's going to be replacing. This is currently part of a, it's supposed to have like 3 laundry baskets with it, and it's like organized in your laundry, and we used to have it, but we're not using it currently, so I started using it as a shelf. But the other one will look a lot nicer, hopefully, as long as the color comes out okay. I finally changed out of my pajamas because I didn't super want to get paint on them. So here we are. This is the shelf that I want to be painting. I'm just painting it brown, like a darker brown. We're gonna see how weird it looks. I'm hoping it doesn't look too weird for the fact that it has like a painted polished wood and it has metal sides. But you know, as long as it doesn't look like this color, I think I'll be pretty happy. I hope it comes out okay. Okay, here we go. It's kind of a reddish brown, but guys, I forgot to take my artwork off the wall. I mean, the name is fine to stay, but I gotta like maneuver to take some of the other stuff down because I don't want it there. But it's kind of high up, and the only reason I got it there was by standing on my bed. This could be fun. Okay, we are kind of shaking off the food coma here, and I am going to be wiping down my shelves so that they are clean and ready to have the books put back on them. Okay, we are in business, guys. They are all clean, and it is time to put the books back on them. That's a fun part. I'm excited. I've organized these. It feels like I just moved here, and I'm like, it's too early for me to be rearranging my room. We've lived here like 6 months. I didn't film it because I had to think about kind of a little bit more deliberately what I was doing with the shelf when I started and what order I wanted it to go in. But I have my shelf of Jesus books up now. If you're wondering what the big white blob is, this is my catechism. You just can't read it from the glare. I think for the like prayer bowl that I took down, I might like temporarily put it up on the wall above one of the other shelves over here, but I think what I might want to do is get like a cork board to put on that wall and then put it on there so it's a little bit more together, just because of how the wall is. It's a little weird putting stuff up, so then I could just take the board down and add to it. Okay, pop-up book review, because I saw this as I'm going through putting the books back up. One of the books on my favorite shelf is Things Not Seen by Andrew Clements. It's super nostalgic for me. It's I don't know, fun vibes book about a teenager that turns invisible. It's Andrew Clements. He wrote Frindle and Lunch Money and No Talking and Lost and Found and all sorts of just like kids books with just kids being kids and doing fun things. I don't know, but it's fun, right? It's cute. I found out a few years ago that Things Not Seen is actually part of a trilogy. There are 3 books. I didn't know that. So I read them. The third one was okay, but like kind of boring. But the second one, what was this book? What was this book? I don't know if anybody watching this has ever read this book. Things Hoped For by Andrew Clements. And whatever I thought he was gonna do with the second book after Things Not Seen was not this. What was this? What was this? The grandpa? I'm not gonna say things, cause spoilers, but I don't recommend, which sounds so wrong. I love Andrew Clements, but what was this book? It's so weird, man. Why? All of my books are on the shelves now. I'm exhausted. Oh, cause I was doing I'm making one of those reels for Instagram, for my writing account. That's like the stop motion, like every single book on the shelf, you know, and it takes forever. Anyways, I'm just gonna do a quick little book unhaul here as books that I went through and that are just not going to be going back on the shelves. Game Changer by Neil Shusterin. It's super tabbed actually, which is really funny. Because also when I look at most of these tabs, I don't know why I tabbed it. Also, I hate the way I tabbed it. This is that's old me tabbing. I like this book, so sometimes I listen to an audiobook, but like it's honestly I think my least favorite of all Neil Schusterin's books. So, and I'm trying to just be okay with the fact that I don't need to own every single book he writes. I also, if I don't enjoy a book that much, I don't have to keep it. Crazy idea. Like I did like it, and I think I enjoyed it a lot more when I read it, but it's been a couple years and it's just not my thing. Noel Letters by Richard Paul Evans. I'm not gonna read it. Volumes 10, 11, and 12 of Girl from the Other Side. I don't like the series after volume 9, and it's okay to get rid of them. I might get rid of the first couple eventually too, but I don't have the heart yet. But I am gonna get rid of these ones. Ship of Luck, Neil Shusterin. Also trying to be okay with the fact that I don't need to own every single book in the series if I don't like the rest of it. And like this one, like each of the books are concluded, like they end. It's just the same character going on different adventures, and I didn't care about this one. Same thing with Things That Are and Things Hoped For by Andrew Clements. I have the first one. I love the first one. It concludes fine. I don't care about these. Children's version of Gulliver's Travels. This was a Christmas gift from Savannah-Rose. The Archived. Don't care. Dear Evan Hansen, the novel, don't care. Fault in Our Stars with no cover, don't care. Sirens by Braden Cawthorne. 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 I liked it until I didn't, and I don't care enough. I'm not gonna reread it or recommend it or whatever. A couple of books in the Dark Hills Divide series. I had a sibling that recommended these to me. I got them from their old stash of books. It's not gonna happen. This copy of A Christmas Carol that my parents literally just recently gave me. I already have a copy of A Christmas Carol, and I think I literally put this edition on like a wish list once. Once I realized that it wasn't actually leather like it looked like, it's just pretends to be, and I don't like the way it, I just don't. I don't like the side. It's not right, and I like my other one better. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Ranger's Apprentice series. I've had them too long. I don't think I'm gonna read them. I need to move on. So, we're getting rid of all of those. It's gonna be really funny because I think in a later video that I do, I have books that I don't have the heart to get rid of yet. And some of those are in that list. I don't know which of these videos will be posted first, but so that's funny. I'm keeping a few of the ones that were on that list, but decent amount are going away. As you can see, books are up. I need to go pick up my roommate from work, and then I'm going to come back here and do it as quickly as I can to get all of the knickknacks back up and everything cleaned up before I have to go pick up Juniper. I also have to do another quick coat on the shelf and get that set up too. So I gotta crank it out because I really don't want it to not be done when I have to go with the dog. I might run out of time to like make my bed, but like that's the least of my worries, so. Back from picking up my roommate. Now I have to take all of that and put it on there. I put less things up than what was there before. And I think somehow I made it more cluttered. It looks more cluttered. And I know part of it is because I had like an entire shelf that like had snow globes and stuff on it, and so it didn't have anything. But I still have like 2 more big things I need to put somewhere, and it's already so cluttered. Look, I like it, don't get me wrong. There's just a lot. He's back from daycare. I meant to film when I was there and I was picking her up, and I did not. But she's back and she's home. I was carrying her into the room and her eyes go because it looks so different. Guys, I am finally done. I finished the bookshelves the same day that like I started everything. It is now 2 days later, and I finally finished getting my bed pulled together, getting the pictures in the right place, putting my new little like replacement for my prayer wall is now like a cork board with the stuff on it. It's a little overboard, but you know, it's fine. And I have the new shelf in its spot, and everything looks really nice. So I will do a walk through here and show you that. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. Here's that prayer wall, and I put some pictures back up over here. I kept all of those pictures the same. Of course, Juniper is where she always belongs. This is that new shelf. It looks way better. Yeah. There's my bed. Ooh, hold on. Here's the desk. So here's the bed, and then we go into kind of round the corner, and you hit my little new book nook. This was the entire goal of why I rearranged my room, was because I found this wonderful chair at a garage sale for $10 the other day, and it is my now absolute favorite grandma chair. And I needed a place for it, but I was trying to make it so that it could be somewhat facing the books, and I finally figured that out. So we have all the books, and we have my desk over here, which I cut in half, refixed some photos and stuff. And yeah, that's just about everything.